Oh yeah, this one? Hey Keenan, how are you?
The final show. Yeehaw! Here we go!
Yes, not too bad, thank you. Just going through the sphere grid and farming lots of spheres. My characters have leveled up pretty quickly. As soon as you're able to get onto Don Tonberry, it's pretty quick to level everything up. I didn't realise how quickly you would burn through spheres. Yeah, it's definitely slow going. Probably for every 99 spheres, it probably takes about 20 minutes or so to go through the sphere grid for 3 characters. But the characters are getting pretty strong, so it's getting a lot easier to actually grind things. And this character, this thing, if you overkill it, you get 40 of a given sphere, so this one gets killed a lot at the moment. It also does a lot of damage. So thankfully Auto Phoenix comes in pretty handy. Considering you can only ever hit one person. You now have Yuna doing more physical damage than anybody other than Tidus, which is pretty weird. don't know whether you were watching when I was trying to farm the one eye last time, but now it takes 2 hits, whereas beforehand it would kill me in 1 hit. Awesome. Didn't know whether the sound would be coming through okay. I messed around with the sound settings and managed to figure out how to change the levels a little bit. And you have to join a party chat on the PlayStation, and then it gives you the option to toggle whether you want to listen to chat more or the sound of the game. So I still haven't caught everything in Mount Gagazet at the moment. I'm going to be going back there in a bit. Thought I'd try and level up my characters as much as I could be bothered to at the moment, until I get bored of moving through the sphere grid, and then I'm just going to go back and start doing things. Still got Blitzball to do, and I still haven't worked up the courage to go back to doing the lightning dodging at the moment. Riku's getting there. She's not got as much filled out. She's gone a bit of a long way round, but Tidus has got a lot more filled out at the moment. He's been my main character that I've been filling everything out with, so he's pretty much just got the magic area left to come through. And I need to go and find something to give me level 4 lock spheres, because I've got quite a lot of level 4s up here to get rid of. And then we've got Yuna, who's kind of done her path, and then I've taken her down the melee route. And then the other ones that I haven't really done anything with yet at the moment. Yeah, it does take a long time to fill in everything here. The cursor just moves so slow, and it takes ages for the little menu to pop up each time. So I should be in a position now to take on almost all of the monster creations in the arena, especially with these 3 characters. The only things I'm missing really are things like Ribbon or Stoneproof. Oh yeah, it takes ages for the cursor to catch up sometimes. So, what have you been up to since last spoke to you? got back into Final Fantasy. I've been cracking on Final Fantasy 14. Looking forward to the new expansion pack coming out. Was it Stormblood? I think it's Stormblood, the new one. So I came back for Heaven's Sword for a little bit. It was hey Daniel, welcome to the stream. I was looking really forward to getting the Astrologian class opened up, but didn't realise that you had to get your base class level 50 before you could open up the Astrologian class. I think I ended up getting something like 48 or so until I got a little bit bored. I started playing Final Fantasy 9 again, but mostly 14. How far into 9 did you get? Did you get to Lupos? I think it's Lupos. How's it going, Dan? Okay, it's not going to be a hugely interesting stream, at least for the beginning part of the night. Because I'm just going to be grinding Don Tonberry and moving through the sphere grid. Did they release Red Mages yet? Or are Red Mages being released with Stormblood? Yeah, farming away. I'm now at a level where I can farm Don Tonberry pretty easily, especially with these 3 characters at the moment. These 3 characters are fully set up for farming. But I'm running out of red spheres really quickly, so I'm having to farm some of the other creations as well just to get those in. I can't remember what I was going to do with Yuna. Maybe I'll take her down Tidus' route for the bits that I've not done. Just have like a sort of few bits missing. I don't know why. So yeah, having to farm the arena creation Kotos quite a lot. You get an overkill on him, you get 40 of the given sphere. He still does a lot of damage back, tends to be a one-hit kill for most things. I think I was playing Final Fantasy 9 a couple of months back on an emulator. Got quite far into it again. And the great thing with playing on an emulator is that you get to speed up the boring, grindy bits. Are you playing on an emulator, Kanan, or are you dug out the old PlayStation, playing on the PlayStation instead? So I think maybe I'm going to farm some more red spheres before I do another Tonberry, so I've got a good collection up and running. Playing on the PS3. Are you playing it on the PS3 with a PlayStation 1 disc? chance. So I've only got a few more things to catch in Omega. I was further along than I thought I was with the capture. So yeah, we fight this guy. I don't know if he can be slowed. Probably not. Never should do. Okay, cool. So the only time I played Final Fantasy properly was on the PlayStation 1. I've gone back to it a few times on the emulator. But yeah, it just doesn't feel the same playing on the emulator. Unless you connect your PlayStation controller to it. So I'm going to try and get an overkill with Anima, but I don't know whether that will trigger the extraction stuff that I've just put on him. Anima will make very light work of him now. It should hit, in theory, for over 1 million damage. I don't know whether it will trigger the actual, it will trigger an overkill, but I don't know if it will trigger the ability collection. 1,270 damage. That does, it's going to make it easier. So that was some power spheres. Do one for speed, one for mana, and one for ability, and then we should be good to go back to Don Tonberry. So we did power, let's do mana this time. And all we got to do is just attack this guy, let him hit us, and it's going to load up Yuna's overdrive pretty much instantly. We can now, then with Yuna, abuse Anima's overdrive again, and make it very, very easy to farm this stuff out. Those little red spheres are pretty easy to come by, but there's going to come to a point where I have to fill in every single empty node on the sphere with. It's going to be a little bit harder to farm because each arena creation will only drop like 1 or 2 of them at a time. See, that's weird because this time around it didn't give me any more than 2, even though I overkilled it. I'm not quite sure why. Hey Maria. I'm not quite sure why it didn't give me all of the spheres that time. We've had it happen before, but again, just never been sure why it's happening. So let's try again. It was mana. Maybe everybody's got to get a proper hit in. So don't really know. I mean, there must be a reason why it didn't happen this time. It did last time. The only thing I can assume is that not everybody in the party got a hit in, and the mechanic doesn't like that, maybe? I'm not quite sure, it seems like a very weird thing to happen. Let's see if we can get them all this time. Hey Mario, welcome to the stream. just in time for me to obliterate Kotos in the arena for over 1 million damage. See you later, Kanan. Hopefully I'll still be on. I'll catch you in a bit. Yes, so the extract ability must only work when you hit them, and everybody in your party gets a hit before you summon the Aeon. So I've done power and I've done mana, so I now have speed and ability left to farm. Luckily Tidus has all of these. Just seems so wrong with Yuna doing like 40,000 damage. And the last time I played she was purely just magic, and I took around Lulu's part of the sphere after that. So she's always magic based. It seems very strange to have her melee based at the moment. I guess it can be even weirder to have Lulu melee based. That little Moogle go and kill everything. So there was a point where I didn't summon any of the Aeons for ages except for some boss fights, and now I'm just abusing. It's just ridiculous amount of damage that Anima can do. I think it's one of the only Aeons in the game that can do more than 99,999 damage, because it normally has a tick, like a damage tick, that sort of hits every sort of second or so, I guess. But when you have it shortened, like the fight sequence shortened, it will just add everything up in one go. So I've extracted speed, and now I think it's just the ability extraction. I have to make sure I top up on Phoenix Downs. Phoenix Downs seem to be the thing that I burn through like nothing at the moment. Although it's not so bad now. That I've figured out that you can use Anima to trigger the overkill. I was a bit confusing to before, because I didn't realise that everybody in the party had to have a hit before the kill could actually work. I should probably load up my Discord actually. So I think I'm going to have to, at some point, work through all the special creations through the arena to get to Nemesis. Somebody at work I was speaking to today was saying that you can't actually fight Nemesis unless you have fought all of the other ones in the arena. That should give me 40 ability spheres, which it has. And now I'm going to heal. Change my equipment, so we don't actually care about doing too much damage. Yeah, the Anima just does crazy damage. So equip those. Now this isn't, it's not the most efficient way to do this, but it is faster than trying to get the most optimal way of doing it. So the idea is that you have AP to overdrive, double or triple overdrive, and you mess with the formation, the overdrive statuses, so that when Tidus attacks Don Tonberry returns with Karma and does, I guess, 9,999 damage for each thing that you've killed. Now Tidus' overdrive is set to stoic, so every time he dies he gains overdrive, and obviously overdrive is going to be converted to AP. Yuna and Rikku have their overdrive set to comrade, which means that the more damage that a ally takes, the more their overdrive charges as well. So the idea is just to use Tidus as a bit of a sacrificial lamb. Because then he basically just, Tidus in my party has killed the most, and therefore he gets the most damage done back to him. But I do like to take the candles. I can't remember what they're for. You play in Final Fantasy VI, are you, Mario? I remember you talking about it the other day. I didn't realise you were actually playing it. It's on 7 days and maybe during the week. I tend to have all my streams just set to public. I try and go through them and add a bit more description into them, but really they don't sort of gain any YouTube sort of views, so it's not a huge amount of point. But I like to have them all public just in case people want to catch up on what's happening. I think the Tonberry's quite cute. I think they've got a little plushie Tonberry, which is always really nice. So this should, in theory, net about 50 spears for each of the members of the party. And once he gets really, really close, so he starts 4 steps away. Once he gets really close, he then just flee. Unfortunately, all my characters have auto haste, which means I have to press triangle a lot until I get back to Tidus. Tonberry's damage is based on the number of monsters a character has killed. Yep. It's a modifier for, I think it's 9,999. But it's only when he does the Karma spell. Once he's really close to you, he won't attack with Karma anymore, and you can actually take him out. Don't know what his music, but it's what the fudge. Cheers for the song, Maria. I will listen to it in a bit. Also, I love the phrase "what the fudge." That's why in Final Fantasy VIII War always takes the most damage. Good old Tonberry farming. Hey Joel, welcome to the stream. Yep, fun Tonberry farming. Not hugely exciting for anybody watching, I'm afraid. But absolutely necessary if you want to get the platinum trophy. Now, I think he's close enough that I can just run away. So yeah, about 50. So if you had triple AP, then you would of course get almost 99 just in one hit. I'm going to do that twice. Get 99 for all of those characters, and then basically spend the next 20 minutes going through the sphere grid and filling it out. Have any of you guys done the Don Tonberry trick beforehand? I wasn't meant to skip. Why don't you have triple ability? Sorry, I do have triple AP abilities. I don't have the triple overdrive abilities. I have double overdrive abilities on all of these weapons, but not the triple. I couldn't be bothered to farm the wings of discovery. And in Final Fantasy VII you can morph master Tonberries into ribbon, but it's not easy. It's better to morph the Hojas in the battle arena into them. I can't remember 7 very much. I can't even remember morphing things in 7 into materia. Was it materia that you morph them into, or did you morph them into actual items? So Joel, I take it you played Final Fantasy quite a lot then? You seem to be well aware of the tactic that I'm using. I should probably go back and play Final Fantasy 7 at some point. It's one of those games that I've played like the first half of it so much that like it really pains me to go back and play the first half again. I think I'll probably go back and play it before the remake comes out, or hope to play it. I'm hoping to obviously do the Platinum Trophy in this, and do the Platinum Trophy in Final Fantasy X-2. And by the time I finish 10.2, I imagine Final Fantasy 12 Remaster is going to be out, and I'll probably want to do the Platinum Trophy in that. Have any of you guys got the Platinum Trophy in any of the Final Fantasies? They seem to just love making it incredibly hard to get any of the Platinums. Platinum Trophy in 13 is the funniest, where you've basically got to get everything, all items. And Tonberries you have to kill quick, because as they move close to the party, they go to use their chef's knife attack. Yeah, they don't like those. Definitely give it another go, but any effort is still good. What was the Platinum in 15? What was the hardest thing? Was it the Adamantoise, I think? I have played 7, Maria, I just haven't played it for ages. I think a lot of people like 7 because it was ahead of its time in regards to what it was doing. Like the whole RPG and the way that it was brought about. The people who were already keyed on to Final Fantasy kind of already knew the formula. But then releasing it on the PlayStation, a lot of people, I think, it was able to be consumed a lot more by the public, and therefore people enjoyed it a lot more and kind of rate it really, really highly because of that fact. Joel, I started actually playing Final Fantasy 12 this week. I've never finished that one. Never got into it when I was younger, don't really know why. Hey sir, I'm afraid I don't speak French, maybe French. Now I'm enjoying it anyways, but 9 is definitely my favourite. Yes, I really like 9 as well. I really like the story in 9, although maybe the biggest bugbear I have with 9 is the way that you have to get Excalibur for Stina, in that it's basically you have to rush through the game to get it. And I agree with 12, I really liked the combat in 12. I wasn't so sure about the story. I know a lot of people were thrown off by the combat. I have to pull chat up on my laptop as well because I can't keep up with it on the screen. Oh, 7, sorry. My Roman numeral reading is not that great then. Yeah, I remember playing 7 when I was really young, and then going back to it again And yeah, I didn't really get massively into it. I think it was Final Fantasy IX that really got me into the games, into the story. I think I played 9 and then I went back and played 7 and 8. I didn't really think very much of 8. It didn't seem to fit as Final Fantasy for me. But then, like I said, I hadn't really played very much of it. Seen the hiding dagger in the sack of pickles. I haven't played any FSP on 9 yet. You definitely should, Mario. You definitely should. You should play 10. 10's really good. Just don't fill out the sphere grid like I'm doing, because it then gets really boring. It becomes more of a chore to fill it out. Just end up mashing the X button and the move button, trying to get things to move faster. Where should we go? Probably go this way just to get these nodes. I think the characters in Final Fantasy IX worked really well. Maybe some of the main characters were a little bit more obscure. I can't remember their names off the top of my head, but the two that you get later on in the game were a little bit obscure. But I always liked the synthesis, crafting mechanism, and the crystal slotting. It all really, I think, really worked well. I don't think it rivals Final Fantasy VII's materia. I think the materia mechanic was really, really nice. And kind of meshed really well with the game. And there was obviously the lore about the materia in the game as well, whereas with Final Fantasy the lore about the crystals wasn't so much there. Final Fantasy IX had some of the most awesome music, yes, I agree with that, although the shattering screen sound at the start of the battle music still gives me nightmares. And accidentally stumbling across the dragon when you come out of that one cave. I can't remember which cave it is. It's probably about a third into the storyline, maybe. And you get the world map open. And the first time you accidentally find your way into the Chocobo world, or Chocobo sort of place. I remember hunting around for ages on Chocobo trying to find the treasures. Because again, that was obviously back in the time where things like internet facts and walkthroughs and stuff weren't as mainstream, so it was a lot harder to find everything. Everything kind of gave you that sense of accomplishment when you actually did figure out how to do something. The internet has ruined some things, games being one of them, unless you play through blind. So easy now to just turn around and Google, how do I get to here, or what do I do here, and find a YouTube video with somebody detailing what to do. Vivian Queena? I think it's pronounced Queena. Vivi is a great character. I remember playing Final Fantasy on 10 on the PlayStation 2, and the internet walkthroughs and stuff had kind of just made their way in, printing off like a whole wad of play A4 paper with walkthroughs and stuff and what to do. But then obviously it was a lot harder to get stuff up onto the internet, so like all the sort of farming mechanics and stuff like that weren't in place. There was no Don Tonberry farming scheme back then. I remember, if I remember right, I think I show that off in my latest play, Final Fantasy IX. Anyone who hasn't should try Lost Odyssey if they can. Never played Lost Odyssey. Can't remember. Actually, is Lost Odyssey by Square as well? Maybe I've dabbled with it. So yeah, not anybody who has just joined the stream, not an amazingly interesting bit at the moment. I'm just going through and using the sphere levels that I've got up. I can do something a bit more interesting than people want. I can go around the Mega Ruins and capture the rest of the fiends that I need from there. If people who want me to do that, I can do that. Or I can start fighting some monster creations. I need to kill one of every monster creation at some point to actually get Nemesis. I've got Blitzball still to be working with, but I want to do a bit of read up in regards to Blitzball. I don't want to just go in blind, try and figure out the best way to get through it. I don't really want to be playing Blitzball for very long. So that is, let's move Tidus one more, and that's his last sphere. And Tidus is now doing pretty well on the sphere grid. He's almost through the whole sphere grid in regards to already pre-filled nodes. I'd probably say another 200 sphere nodes will probably get him through the rest of it. Rikku is very quickly catching up. As you can see, I've tried to take almost all of my characters through the melee bit first of all. What's Art streaming today? Is he still streaming that Bermuda game? I think it was Art who was streaming the Bermuda game, or maybe it was you, Mario. So once I've got everybody, well, once I've got these three characters through the, I will open up a window for the stream as well, guys. Once I've got these guys through the sphere grid, I'm going to try and bring everybody to the centre of the sphere grid, and then move them all out at the same time, filling in all the empty nodes. So I'm going to try and min-max everything. So I'm going to try and max all attributes to the highest that they need to be, which in most cases is 255. Art streaming Beyond Good and Evil. That's a great game, that is, Beyond Good and Evil. It's an old game, but it's a great game. I really like to get that Beyond Good and Evil. I think they were remaking it, or they were making a new Beyond Good and Evil. At least Beyond Good and Evil, I think I'm thinking about the right thing. Beyond, just having a quick Google, Good and Evil. Yeah, that's the game I'm thinking of, Beyond Good and Evil. But I can't remember what the main character's called. I remember she had a pig sidekick. And you got a boat and had to sort of razz around on the boat to open up new islands of some sort. Like a futuristic-y, sort of cyberpunk-y sort of setting, if I remember correctly. But yeah, really good game. Oh, they did. Did they make another one? I see a HD picture. Did it just completely remake it into HD, or did they change it? Jade and Page. Yes, I remember. I can't remember whether I got very far through the game. I think I probably got about halfway through the game. I find it really hard to actually sit down and just get through one single game. So many games sort of take my attention, and as soon as I get distracted by another game, it's really hard for me to get back into the game that I was playing beforehand. So I tend to try and play one game until I'm finished. What should I do? Should I come back down and fill out Whacker's a little bit, or should I go up? Probably go down. So does anybody have any preference on what I move on to next? Do you think we should take on some monster creations, or do you think we should continue farming or go to Omega Ruins and capture the rest of the Omega Fiends? I'm quite open. I need to do Fiends in Omega, Fiends in Sin. I need to do Blitzball and the Lightning Dodge. I'm not even going to try and attempt to do any of the Dark Aeons just yet. I want to get the ribbon before I do, and I need to at some point start farming light curtains for auto protect. Kind of need auto protect if I'm going to be taking on the Dark Aeons. So almost done with Rikku. I've got like 90 or so to get through with Yuna. And then I'm probably done on trying to go through the sphere grid for tonight. Although I might run out of spheres, so we might have to do a quick Kotos grind just for some power spheres and some mana spheres. I think we're okay for the other ones. Considering this is my first run through the sphere grid, I'm going to be spending a reasonable amount of time in this screen. I think it's probably going to have to get to the point where I mute the sound, because I think the music's probably going to drive me a bit crazy. I think these are probably the last two nodes down here that I want to be doing. I think I need to whiz back up to the top. What are we looking like down here? So that's everything down here. And I think we want to, if we can, see how far we can move back up here. Pretty much all the way. Wait for my cursor to catch up. There it is. Oh, we've got 99 Yuna to get through. But no, Yuna's still got quite a large chunk of this section down here to get through. I don't know if I'm at the present to actually start sorting them out. So the people who have Final Fantasy 10 on Steam don't have the luxury of speeding through this section. There is the ability on Steam to speed up time, but unfortunately it does not work through menu screens. Which means that they have the pain of filling out the sphere grid as slow as anybody else. But we're getting there slowly. I think we are going to have to go and get some more mana spheres. I don't think 10 is going to be enough, but I think we might be okay with the power spheres. We shall see. So I was reading through a guide today on how to min-max the whole grid. Some of the things some people do are completely insane. Some people basically replace anything that is not a +4 attribute with a +4 drop-in. So they spend their time grabbing clear spheres, clearing the spheres that are not that great, and then farming purple drop-in spheres and dropping those in instead. That's crazy. That's so crazy. I mean, I've already spent probably 20 minutes in here in this screen doing it this time, and I'm already tired of the screen. Luckily, we are definitely going to have to go farm some more of these things, so there'll be a little break there. It's going to be very strange. I think I'm going to go back to the Omega Ruins, and I'm going to just go and grab all the extra bits and pieces that I need there, or the extra themes. It's going to be very strange. I know that I still need to be careful of things like Malboros, which saying that I might need to buy some more capture weapons and put a first strike on one of them, just so I don't get killed by the Malboro. Because obviously it will do its annoying bad breath skill, and basically just sit there and laugh as I kill myself. You come down. Hey Bader. Bader. Welcome to the stream. They cleared it more than 100 times. Not cleared the game 100 times, or cleared 100 nodes. And clearing the game 100,000 times sounds crazy. Why would you do such a thing? I'm pretty much at the end game of the game now, so only a few little minor bits and pieces to do, and then just the monster arena and the Dark Aeons left to do, as well as obviously finishing the story. Oh yeah, we've got a few missing slots down here, so I'm going to move over here. I just noticed that there is a missing HP slot over there, so I'm just going to get that. So I'm going to have to farm some light curtains at some point. I don't quite know where the light curtains are farmed from. I don't think they're an easy farm. I don't think there's a bribe that you can use to farm them. I think it is just a drop or steal, which means that you only get 1 or 2 at a time. And I need 70. Well, actually no, I need 140, if not more. Because I'd like to have an auto protect on everybody's weapons, everybody's armour. Right, we're going to have to do a Kotos farm, just giving this a save so I don't have to go through the sphere grid again. So I need to do two Kotos farms, 1 for mana and 1 for power. First of all, we need to change our weapons, because stuff with the AP weapons is not going to do us any good. It would be so much easier if you could cast the extract stuff, like all the extract. Just kill him once. Get out. 21,000. Tidus is hitting quite steadily now for a decent whack. This should be reasonably light work now. Although it needs its HP to be pretty full. I think to hit 9999. One more hit and he should, in theory, be dead. There he is. So that's one way of killing Kotos, just auto phoenixing through everything. Just here, there is an easier way of getting through Kotos, but everybody in the fight needs to get 1 hit in first of all. So that was mana, we now need to do power. So, extract power. So that's Tidus in. That's Yuna in. And that's Rikku in. No, it's not Rikku in. I think Rikku actually needs to hit. Makes it a little bit longer. Oh, come on, Rikku, what are you doing? So Rikku actually needs to land a hit, otherwise it's not going to work. There we go. That's going to kill us. Then what we can do is we can summon our friend for a grand summon. Watch the damage go through the roof. I think Nemesis has 6 million HP. He's obviously going to have a higher defense rating than this guy. But even so, this damage. Damage. 1,310,000 damage in 1 hit. And now I've got enough spheres to polish off the sphere grid. Well, to polish off the sphere levels that I've got. So just use these little ones up here. A nice 30 or so to use with Yuna. And then I think I'm going to drop off to Omega Ruins for half an hour. Half an hour should be enough to get all the extra fiends there. Assuming that I'm lucky with the spawns. I might not be lucky with the spawns. It's pretty hit and miss with Omega. There's quite a lot of enemies that can spawn. I'm probably going to have to put stone proof onto at least one of these guys' armor. I think I probably need to buy a new capture weapon for both Yuna and Rikku as well. And maybe buy one for Tidus and put break damage on it. It's probably going to be worth it. See what we can customize. The Tidus is one at the moment has Death Strike on it, I think, which is useful for quite a lot of things. And I was using Auron and Waka, but they have since been surpassed by Rikku and Yuna, which I have not used previously for hunting anything. So if anybody is interested in the monster capturing stats or anything, there is a document linked in the description which has a overview of everything that I have caught and everything that I have yet to catch. So is that Yuna done? So that is Lulu's magic side down there. I'm not really that interested in doing it at the moment. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll bring it back up to here and go through the bottom part of Riku's grid. Probably by the time I get up to here, yeah, she's not going to be able to move very much more. Wait for the little thing to catch up. It'll be here soon. There it is. So there's Fortune Sphere, which I can't use at the moment. There is nothing I can. I don't think I have any Fortune Spheres. No. So I need to actually go and find someone that's going to give me level 3 and level 4 spheres. Save that. No, not save, right. Come here, let me buy your weapons. So actually, what weapons do we currently have? So if we equip him, so his Taming Sword has Death Strike. Her capture doesn't have anything, and she obviously does not have a capture weapon. Hey Dan, welcome back. And yes, it is the expert grid. So if I buy a new weapon for Tidus, equip it, and a new, or a weapon for Yuna, and equip it. And let's customize, organize our items first of all. Yes, it is customized. It is the expert grid. It's a lot easier to actually work through once you've opened everything up. I think it has slightly less nodes on as well. So we should be able to, on this, put break damage limit we can't do at the moment. Okay, so he's just going to have his Death Strike. And then Yuna, we're going to have to put First Strike on. Because otherwise those nasty malwares are going to get us. So let's give Tidus his Death Strike back. And let's go and play in the Omega Ruins. So just scrolling down on my little sheet. So the only thing that I've not caught any of the Omega runes at the moment are the Demonolith, the Demon Wars, because they were giving me a hell of a time last time I found them. And the Great Malboras, actually. I've figured out how to sort out the Demonolith, the Demon Wars. To counter the Demon Wars, you just silence them, although they can still cast their Stone Breath, which will wipe the party in one go. None of my party at the moment has any stone proof. I might see if I can customise maybe Rikku's to have stone proof. There we go. So at least we're going to have one person still alive. Dealing with 9,997 damage when you were dealing with 99,997 damage is a bit lackluster, really. But we should in theory get through this quite quickly. The wraiths are actually marked as inside sin. We should also be able to grab the chests. Right, now these guys you do not need to capture, but I think that they drop something. Or can be bribed for something, so I'm just having a quick look. I think they can be bribed for something quite decent. The Lunar Curtain and level 3, so they can drop a level 3, so we probably want to kill them. And the Lunar Curtain is the thing that we want for auto protect, so these are the guys that I actually want to be killing. And what do they... Well, that's a res steel. So first of all, let's go and steal stuff from them. Do you have steel? No, you don't. Right, in that case, we just attack one. You, I believe, have mug. So yeah, Lunar Curtains I'm going to need. How much do I need? I need 140 Lunar Curtains just to equip everybody with Lunar Curtains. When in actuality I need more than that.
Oh yeah!
So I know that these guys can't be captured, but if I'm able to get another successful mug off, that's going to be 8 Lunar Curtains. There we go, we've got the last Lunar Curtains. They can be bribed for designer wallets, but designer wallets aren't really going to be much use to me. Designer wallets are used to get a Gillionaire on a weapon. I'm never going to pass up a chance to fight a Mimic. The Mimics give 100,000 skill if you hit them with Gillionaire, so always going to be worth actually fighting. But what we do have to do is we have to quickly switch weapon. Because we need Rikku's Gillionaire to hit to get us all those monies. And then we're going to need to go back in and swap Rikku back to... Rikku's actually not got anything on it at the moment. Not really doing that bad, is she? wish somebody else had steel. Does Tidus have... Oh, Tidus has steel actually. It's not a mega potion. So I've really got all the little dinosaurs, all the little raptors. They seem to be the most common thing in the Omega rooms. Now I don't have very many of these guys. Because I really know I've got 4 of these. They are pretty easy to capture now. I've got like 7 hits and I've got them. So, no more chests. All the chests are gone. And the cheers are easy. Yes, I thought so as well, Maria. I always thought vanilla always reminded me of Rikku. Quirky, innocent sort of character. But that Vanille wasn't really that innocent in the end. So these are the ones that could do Stone Breath. And we don't want them to do Stone Breath. I don't know how much HP they've got. Not enough. So actually these are going to be quite easy to get. So if you silence them they won't counter-attack you. Because they've got a horrible counter-attack that blinds you, poisons you, and something else as well, silences you. So you literally, if you attack them once, you just cannot attack them again. So you have to silence them. That's the first 2 demon wars that we've got. And what are these? So these are Puripotus. Now, I don't have these on my list anywhere, so I think that's probably a mistake. Hey Roken, welcome to the stream. My hit expander on Tamer Sword was useless. Yes, yeah. So I realised that you can silence the guys, and that makes them so much easier to deal with. Whereas if you don't silence them, they're just going to be sat there spamming you with counter attacks, which make it incredibly hard to actually deal with them. And then by the time you have dealt with them, one of them, the second one tends to do Stone Breath. And these things are annoying as well. The bombs are always annoying, no matter whereabouts you are in the game, they're just a pain. Having that 4-hit limit is always a bit frustrating. So make sure you do enough damage to actually take them out.
Alright!
These guys are ambushed. So I think what we might do is do the safe thing and just run away from the ambush, because I don't really want to have to deal with Stone Breath. And while Rikku could last, if they could very easily wipe everything. And then I must remember here to actually mug. Because I want the petrified grenades. The petrified grenades are used to make stoneproof armour. Which is a good substitute or good stand-in if you really don't want to grind 693 dark matter I want to steal from a chest, which doesn't have anything in it. Which means that it's a mimic. We like mimics, because mimics allow us to get lots of money.
You like that?
So just running around everywhere at the moment, seeing if we can find... I didn't really get very far on the chests. I didn't get the warp spheres. So that's the last of the machias. I don't need any more of those. That's 10.
You like that?
So it's 10 machias and 10 Zaras. Not seen any floating deaths yet. And it's always the way, the things that you actually want to see you don't ever see, and the things that you do want to see you don't ever see. So I'm gonna give this a mug and see what I can get off him. Farplane shadows. I don't know what they're used for. But I do know that I need these guys, so that's 6 of these. And 8 of the floating deaths. Area, mashing the X button to try and get more. I didn't realise Yuna had steel as well. I know how much damage I actually do with this. 999, and how much damage does Yuna do? 999, so actually we don't need to switch weapon, we can just kill it. That's easier than having to swap weapons out all the time. Although I do only get half a gil. I don't really want these. This time, another blue one. And just mash X button to do 999. I wonder whether I should try Omega. Would it be worth trying Omega? Is it Omega first or Omega first? Or is it the same? Or is it Ultima and then Omega? I can give him a go. I don't know how much HP he's got. I think he's got 1 million. Well, we would need to have Kimari in the fight first of all, because we'd have to launch it for Nova. But then that would mean I'm only 2 skills away from getting the trophy for him. Okay, Giant Malbros. I think you either threaten them or you provoke them to stop bad breath. Just having a quick look at the Great Malbro. Strategy, it's a good idea to have a party with armor, blah blah blah. Having someone with first strike and no provoke is useful. If provoked, it makes it turn, instead of using bad breath, it uses a weak attack. So does Yuna have provoked? He does have provoke. That's a provoke. Oh yeah, there we go. And now we should just get momentum with it. I don't actually know how much HP it has. Probably not very much. I should probably mug actually to get some remedies, because remedies are always really helpful. Right, that's the first giant Marlborough we've collected. So we just have to remember about the provoke. There's one of those just there. And a Maruna. These are quite rare. I don't really see very many of these. It's not nice to get one. I think probably the last fiend on my list is going to be a Remaster Tonberry. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly run back to the save sphere, give it a save, and then I'm going to go Ultima. Giant Marlborough 2, my life was a lie until now. Subbed. Cheers for the sub, Faded. Appreciate it. Yes, Roken, somebody in chats, they were saying that if you provoke them or threaten them, then the bad breath doesn't happen. I couldn't remember which one, so just had a quick look online. And yeah, if you provoke them, then they don't do bad breath instead. We're doing one round. So let's get up to the sphere, go and give it a save. And to do that, let's equip the no. Tidus with his peaceful shield. That means we won't get attacked on the way up or on the way back down. We'll go and give it a save. I don't actually know whereabouts Ultima is. I've never fought Ultima before. So I don't really know what to expect. I'm not looking at a guide for it yet. I don't mind looking at a strategy for just standard enemies, but I'm not looking at a guide for the boss. So now there's a platform at the end of this dungeon, I think, that we have to go up to get to Ultima. I'm fairly certain it's Ultima first, considering this place is called Omega. That's what we want to do, is we want to make sure we are ready just in case we stumble into him. Everybody's got 999 HP, and everybody's got Auto Phoenix, and well, actually Yuna doesn't have Auto Phoenix, but everybody else has Auto Phoenix, and Yuna has, and everybody's got Auto Haste, so we should be good. Great band. Yes, I would agree. They are a great band. So, I don't know where this guy is. I don't want to be surprised.
You're kidding me!
There he is. So we're going to have to rotate Kimari. Oh, this guy looks pretty, doesn't it? So we have to rotate Kimari in, because he's going to have to lance at him. He's going to get Nova. Or not. You only get Nova off Ultima Weapon, maybe? Omega Weapon?
Yeah.
Huh. Really? Just one hit and it's dead? I think you need the real Omega. Well, I've got to be honest with you guys, I was expecting Omega Weapon to be a little bit harder.
That was not Omega. Just a shadow born from Omega's wrath.
What, so the main man's still around?
Come on out, Omega!
When we meet, I will send it.
Alright, let's try and go for Omega then, instead. Do we go up now, do we? And I assume... He looked 10 times tougher. Yeah, he looked a lot tougher, didn't he? I've never been over here before. Never been over here before. Oh, look. 2 of these things.
Oh yeah!
Don't really stand much chance.
Told ya!
And Tidus is just the powerhouse at the moment. He just destroys everything. Tidus, the one-man army.
All right.
Doesn't need to do anything, just hits everything with the stick. Broken, are you actually putting HP expander or ribbon on Tidus' shield? I'm keeping the last thing open for ribbon. I'm fairly certain I could put stoneproof on it and then override it with ribbon. But I don't want to take that chance. Obviously a lot of things went into... Just pulled my mic out. A lot of things went into creating that armour. I don't really want to have to create another one just yet.
Oh yeah! You like that?
So I'm probably better off switching in Yuna, because Yuna is the only one with first strike. Actually, none of these guys have first strike on their weapon, thinking about it, which could spell disaster if we get a bloody giant Malbra. Switch it back to that for the moment. I don't think we're going to be hitting a Omega Weapon or Ultimate Weapon for a little while, so I'm sure he's down at the bottom of this big thing here, but I'm sure we're going to have to kill a load of these things first. There's no point keeping Nirvana on Yuna just yet, because it kills everything in one hit at the moment. So to all the people who have just joined, I am looking to find Omega Weapon, sorry, not Ultimate Weapon, and see whether he will last longer than one hit. Ultimate Weapon only lasted one hit of Tidus, which was a bit bad, to be honest. I was expecting something a little bit stronger. Yeah, 22 viewers is pretty good going. I think the max viewers I've ever had have been nearly 40. So these guys, I'm just going to make use of these guys for a second and steal their lunar curtains, because I need lunar curtains. I need lunar curtains for auto protect, which only one person has at the moment. Woohoo! Go Rikku! So 4 lunar curtains isn't too bad. I was maybe expecting a little bit more. Sometimes I carry 4 lunar curtains, but that'll do. So you're getting a lot of level 3 spheres and a lot of level 2 spheres, but no level 4 spheres, and it's the level 4 spheres that I need. No, don't go to sleep, laptop. Hopefully we can get another one. No, it's looking like it's only going to be 2 at a time from these guys. Hey Matthew, welcome to the stream, guys, everybody. So progressed quite a lot since I spoke to you last. I played a little bit offline, a little bit not streaming, and yeah, Tidus is pretty much hitting consistently for 99,990 on anything that doesn't have a stupid amount of armor. So I thought I'd be a little bit daring and see if I could actually take out the Ultima and the Omega weapon. Now I'm going to assume that Omega is in there.
It seems we rate his personal attention now.
So I've not saved since I've got Ultima. But we'll have a go. So I think this guy has a million HP. So the first thing we want to do is we want to bring in, not Auron, we don't want to bring in Auron, we want to bring in Kamari. Because this is the only guy in the game where we can get no from at least. And now that we've got him out of the way, let's see how much damage he does. Okay. Hey Moogle, welcome to the stream. So now we can just basically just quick hit this guy. Really see what he's got. Let's give him a mug. Gambler's Spirit. Let's see if he's got anything else to mug as well. Gambler's Spirit again. I don't know what Gambler's Spirits are used for. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Let's switch you over to that. Is that all he's going to do? Is that all the damage he's going to do? Just take him out, don't worry about spreading the AP. Yeah, I'm not spreading the AP for this guy. I'm just seeing what I can get off him. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to see... Hey Demandarin. The grind is going pretty well actually. I spent a lot of time in the sphere grid, sort of specking up everybody. Hey HG Scotsman, welcome to the stream. So I could probably take out Omega Weapon really easily with just my characters, but I want to see how much damage Anima can do. Because I reckon Anima can do quite a lot of damage. I reckon Anima can probably one-shot him. Anima has been hitting whoever medium HP overdrive, so I don't think he's going to have any issue taking out this. 986 pounds. Goodbye, vehicle weapon. Yeah, I didn't really have much trouble with him. I think
Find
maybe
your piece on the far plane. Leave Spira to the
ready
living.
to take out some of the Dark Aeons. I mean, he fell pretty easily. Ah, we got some level 4 spheres. I've been after the level 4 spheres. There was a chest all the way back where we killed Omega. I'm just going to save, so you're going to lose the broadcast, but you should still be able to hear me. Does anybody know whether it's worth going back and getting that chest? In the meantime, I'm just going to update my stream title, and I'm going to go and see how many of the Dark Aeons we can kill. 27 views is it's pretty good. It makes me want to continue the stream. I was going to stop. Yeah, there are definitely a couple of chests that I saw. I just wonder whether it's actually worth going to get them. So, Dark Ifrit is at Bicknell, isn't he? He's at Bicknell Desert.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
So I've taken out Dark Veilful because I killed him. Killed Dark Veilful with Yojimbo right after I'd finished the main story, just so that I could go back into the temple because I missed some of the treasure. So I have every other Dark Aeon to kill. So I don't know how much HP they have. I don't know the strategy for them. I'm not going to Yojimbo them. So I'm gonna see. Let's see how easy they are to get through. Stats of a trio. 150 strength, 105 defense, 106 magic, 132 agility, 83 evasion, 125. So not massive stats by any means. They're not 255. So they're not stats ready to take on someone like Penance. If it will wipe you out with them stats, bro. Stats can go to 255. Yeah. Well, as long as he doesn't have anything that's going to hit everybody in one go, apart from his overdrive. And if his overdrive's ready to go, then we can just summon an Aeon as fodder. So we'll give it a go. He probably will wipe the floor with me. But it will be fun nonetheless. Doesn't it soft cap at like 150 to 150? That's luck, I think, Roken. I think luck caps at about that sort of time. I'm just going to give this a save here, just in case it goes reasonably okay and I get unlucky, and then I can easily retry. Yeah, I probably should do all the stats before I try the Dark Aeon. I mean, I was just going to dump any particular purple sphere into the sphere grid just to fill in the empty nodes. But I've been advised by somebody who has actually finished the game to max stats for penance if I want to do penance normally. You've been capturing monsters around the world? Yes, HG Scotsman is pretty much the main thing that I've been working on, other than the monster arena, to try and get everything ready. There is a sheet listed in the description of my progress so far. I've got a few things left in Omega Ruins, and almost everything left inside Sin. So I think really the only thing that could properly wipe me out at the moment is something that's going to kill everybody, because I don't have auto life, and there's no way that I can get to auto life with 16. I mean, I can get close, but I can't get all the way in. And fighting monsters that drop defense spheres, using them on the... Yes, that's the idea. So what I'm doing at the moment with the sphere grid is I am in essence just getting these three through the sphere grid without filling in any empty nodes, just to open it all up. And then I'm going to take everybody back to the centre and basically do the Don Tonberry trick with every character until they've got 99. Move each one along at the same time for 99 spheres, filling in with the first person all of the way, because then that means I should only have to go through the sphere grid once more with everybody to get the platinum trophy. You are not what I'm after. Captain King plus triple overdrive, whatever, AV boost is easier. So yeah, I've been using the Don Tonberry trick at the moment. You're playing Final Fantasy 9 at the moment, Scotsman. I've lost my child, it's turned into an Aeon. And now I'm going to set it on you. I was doing a live stream past few days, finished now. I will chuck you a sub. Go and check by the cliff. Go and check by the cliff so I can throw these at you. She looks happy, doesn't she, that she's just going to wipe the floor with us. Ifrit is easy, but not Ixion. And if by magic, we should change. Yes, I'm going to send you a sub as well. I've not played Final Fantasy 9 for a little while, but I do enjoy Final Fantasy 9. So what do you reckon? Do we just go for the Anima summon? Or do we see how much damage we can do without summoning first of all? Does Yuna have full break? Yuna does have full break. He's probably immune to full break, but we'll give him a head anyway. Yeah, he's definitely immune to full break. And, well, we know that that's going to happen. We know that he's going to want to kill everybody. Chat's filled up, I can't see what's going on. What was that? Sub, Final Fantasy 10 players. This is and still is my favourite game. Hey Desmond. How are you doing? Let's do an interest. Oh, I don't need to interest because everything's fine. Let's see if we can mug anything. Let's just be a bit sneaky. I can, no. Counter, just there. So as long as he's got no sort of AoE wipe the floor of everybody apart from his overdrive move, we should be pretty good to go. There's no point doing 57. Because I'm not at full health, I'm not doing the most amount of damage that I can do. Which is a bit annoying. Yuna already has haste, they've all got auto haste on them. I just need to have this boss not target Yuna and we should be good. And yeah, should I summon Anima next? Oh, he's gone for Yuna again. If he keeps targeting Yuna, we're going to have a problem. I don't know how much HP he has. But probably more than I can kill him before his overdrive is ready, especially if he keeps attacking Yuna. I mean, we could take a hit and go for a guard and hope that he doesn't... Probably should have kept my supply of Phoenix downs as well. Right, let's do the old Anima trick. Let's go and see how much damage Anima can take off him before he dies. I mean, it's not really cheating if Anima kill, isn't it? It's cheating if we use Jojimbo, because that matters. 1.4 million HP. In that case, he's probably dead. 300,000 that was, so... He's just killed me Anima. So how much damage, because obviously I've not been at full health, so I'm not doing full damage. Hey Genji, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? My characters are not doing very well. I just need to make sure I have an Aeon out by the time an overdrive is ready. My overdrive does the same amount of damage as a normal hit. Push you down, Swell, and I see you. I'm not really ready for the Dark Aeon just yet. But I thought I'd give it a go. I was feeling optimistic because I just shredded Omega Weapon pretty easily. I don't think any of my other summons are really going to do very much damage. But he's got a lot of HP left. I don't know how much HP he's got left. So let's summon these guys. Against one enemy, isn't Splicing Dodge better? I'm not sure. Yeah, it probably is actually. Now that I've got such a high amount of damage output. I mean, if I healed him up, he should be doing almost 9. Do we go with straight combined powers? So this, last time I did this, it was so lackluster. It hardly did any damage at all. But doing a bit more damage this time. And now his overdrive is full, and hopefully his overdrive will just... It's just going to obliterate this stuff, really, isn't it? This is what I want. This is exactly what I wanted. I wanted him to overdrive the summons, because then if he's overdriving the summons, he's not overdriving my guys. Combined power equals dead. Well, not quite. I mean, they're dead now. Dark Ifrit only wasn't that hard to meet, and I don't mean both actually, it was mainly because I farmed for like 26 hours. Yeah, I've only really been farming for about an hour, maybe 2 at the most. So yeah, I've not been farming for a huge amount of time, and these guys haven't even finished their sphere grid, like their first sphere grid. They are about halfway through. apart from Tidus, who's a little bit further. And that's not halfway through the sphere grid completely. That's halfway through the sphere grid and not filling in any empty nodes. You have auto haste, right? Yes. So Tidus has auto haste, auto protect, and auto phoenix at the moment, and I've got one slot left on him for ribbon. Rikku has auto haste and auto phoenix, and Yuna has auto haste, and that's it at the moment. So I'm gonna have to guard her again if I want to get another summon out. Just message you on Discord. Awesome. I will, after this fight, Matthew, I will give you the edit versions of those files that I was talking about. Well, let's have a go at Slice and Dice. Now that I've got quite a lot of people into the stream, if anybody has any suggestions or tips or anything for streaming, let me know. I've only been doing it for a week and a half now. This is my first game that I really streamed. I didn't really want Rikku to protect Tidus. I wanted Rikku to protect Yuna. And now he's going to attack Yuna. No, okay, that's fine. Rikku can die. He was the only one I could do without Jojimbo in my first playthrough Desmond. I don't use Jojimbo. Yeah, I kind of feel like Jojimbo is cheating a little bit. I mean, it's not really cheating that much. I mean, if you're at a point where you can fight, say, Penance, and you know that you can kill Penance, it's just a grind on time. Like, if you've got all characters to 255 and you've got the right equipment, I don't see the point in not using Jojimbo. Let's see how much damage this guy's going to do. 99,999. And he's just going to get wrecked. I have enough stuff for magic and counter, I think, to put onto that weapon. But I've not built any ultimate weapon stuff. I think he really hates Rikku. Because I've been trying to build the AP overdrive weapons. Not sure what sort of health he's going to be at the moment. He should be getting quite close to being killed. Probably not, actually. I keep forgetting that I'm not doing 99,999 damage. I'm only doing a little bit of damage here and there. Oh, there we go. There you go, he's down. Awesome, thank you Maria, or Ferris if she's in the viewers at the moment. Thank you very much for the sub, appreciate it. Got eaten.
Let's...
Nom nom nom, eaten by a plant. Cheers, King Vendrick. Love the username. Left the sub also. I mean, thanks very much. Appreciate the sub. Do we see if we can try Ixion? Am I maybe pushing it a little bit too far? What Dark Aeons have you beaten? That was my second, Matthew. So I have beaten Baleful by potentially cheating a little bit and using Jojimbo against him. And then that was the first one that I've beaten properly. What we got here? Genji. I'm going to ask a little bit of did you know questions. Go for it, Genji. 2 rounds of Ixion. 2 rounds and I'm going to be dead. Well, again, Ixion's not got anything that's going to be killing me in one hit. Where am I going? Like the whole party apart from his overdrive again, so we just have to make sure that we can get an Aeon out to suck up that overdrive damage. I'm just going to give it a save, so the screen's going to disappear for a second. And before I start Ixion, I will just sort you out, Matthew. There you are, Matt, that's sent over to you. Like, did you know that the Aeons level up their own after every battle? When you level up, I knew that the Aeons leveled up after the more battles you do, the more powerful Aeons get. I didn't realise Baleful leveled up Yuna. Ashley Forrester, I subbed HG about 2 weeks ago. Maria said you should sub him too. Subbed Hat too. That's great. Thank you, Ashley. Thanks for the sub. So Dark Ixion is I don't think I'm
Final show.
but he or she or the horse is in the Thunder Plane somewhere, isn't it?
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Is it near the beginning of the Thunder Plains or near the end of the Thunder Plains? I can remember seeing him when I did the lightning dodge. I think it's towards the end. I still have a lightning dodge to do. I got to 118 on my first try. Not my first try, on my first round of trying. And yeah, I've not really had the heart to go back and retry at the moment. Isn't this him here? Let's just make sure I can't customize any more stuff that I actually need. We don't want to auto-reflect. Auto-reflect's going to be going bad for us. HP stroll, no encounters, auto potions, break HP limit. Yeah, so all bad. My bad is. Yeah. I think this is in here.
You heathen!
Yeah. And then suddenly he's going to turn into that weird one again. Did you see that?
Something up there?
I don't know. Did you see it?
Let's go.
No hesitation. Oh wait, no, there was quite a bit of hesitation there. There he is. Time to wreck my day. Oh, the little key trying to kill me with his Dark Aeon. That's not cool. One more. Auron can actually break the 99,999 if he has 5 cheers, Celestial and Overdrive, but I forget what monster it works on. I did not know that either. Does this counter every time it hits me? Oh wow, that's not very much damage, is it? Yeah, that auto attack. Yeah, it does hit me, apparently. I don't really want to summon just yet. I don't think. Does Ixion have haste on? He must have, because I'm not getting very many hits in. Genji, and when he uses arrow spot, it causes a delay. Oh, bastard. When low. Oh, chap's going past too fast, I can't catch up with everything. So if I summon an Aeon now, 1.2 million HP. So he's actually got less HP than Ifrit then, but I guess because he's got haste and a delay, it makes him a little bit harder. Now what I don't want to happen is you have to fight him twice. Oh, I did not realise you have to fight him twice. So if I'm doing 60,000 each time, the second battle is easier. Okay. And fighting him twice, yes. Yeah, I didn't realise I had to fight him twice. How close to... getting closer to my tally to try and figure out how close is overdrive gauge. I think I've got a couple more hits. Hey Hesio. Welcome to the street. Glad to have you with us. I was meant to stop streaming an hour ago. But the Dark Aeons, they're calling. Right, I think it's probably getting close to the time that we want to throw out an animal. I have to get up stupidly early for work this morning. And the idea was to go to bed early because I had to get up early. But Final Fantasy is calling. Hey, came to check out how's going with the trophy. Trophy room's going pretty good. I've still got quite a lot to do. Annoying things left to do. I've got to do the Chocobo thing and to do Remian Temple. I've got to do the lightning dodging, and I've got to do Blitzball. No, don't do it. Don't do overdrive. I want you to do your overdrive. Do your overdrive. Oh shit! If he does his overdrive after ammo's gone, that's it. I'm out. Other than that, I think I've got. Oh no, I need to do Kamari's skills. I just need to get Doom, I think. Hang on, it was area. What happened to his overdrive? So yeah, only a few annoying trophies left to do. Yeah, I've definitely got a long way to go. Obviously the longest thing is going to be filling out the grid for everybody. I have a plan to do that, but yeah, it's going to take a while still. The Jojimbo fight, yeah, I know you need to fight him 5 times. I was hoping to actually grind him a little bit for the dark matter, because I want to get 297 dark matter cast to make 3 ribbons. Come and help me, the Ninja Sisters. Come and help. Embarrassingly, but I forgot the ability. The ability doesn't instant kill you. What ability, or what are you talking about in relation to Genji? I always found the Dark Jojimbo fight awesome because you can also grind there. Yes, that's what I mean, Hasio. I was going to hopefully grind for dark matter. I don't want to go for combined just yet, because these guys have got quite a lot of HP, so they should survive. Or maybe not. Maybe we should just go straight for the attack. And now I can't do the attack. That's annoying. Oh yeah, take out the one that's gonna heal everybody. That's annoying. Do as you will. Razia. Razia is the skill. We like Razia. That's gonna do a lot of damage. No, not that much damage. No, computer, stop going to sleep. Well, you might as well just fight. So these guys, the matrices have had quite a lot of physical defense, but obviously no magic defense. And then again, I guess it is the Dark Aeon, it's probably got a stupid magic stat. I wonder how close we're getting. We've got to be getting reasonably close. I'm just hoping that if I do an overdrive now, that I last at least one attack. And then he does an overdrive with the Aeon out. Okay, so is Aero Spark his version of his overdrive? We need death proof. Yeah, okay, so this guy has, the Dark Aeon has nothing that I've seen so far that can be used to kill all the characters in one go. So I don't really need to be summoning the Aeons other than the huge damage output because I've got Auto Phoenixes, which actually my Phoenix supply is probably going to be dropping quite a lot. What do I need Death for Genji? I'm going to be a bit sneaky now and just mug him a little bit more, see what we can get. Pretty sure ribbons and proofing does not work with Dark Aeons. Yeah, the ribbons were more to help me through the monster arena. If I fight him here, and then I kill him, and I go and buy some more Phoenix Downs, am I going to have to fight him twice again? Why are you not quick hitting with auto haste? Well, if I quick hit, then I am going to lose, well, he's going to kill me anyway, which kind of means I'm going to lose my position in the attack, regardless, I believe. Sorry, say that again, please don't. Please, I didn't hear you. Sorry, I was probably mumbling. I was saying I probably need to go and buy some more Phoenix Downs because I'm chunking through them quite heavily here, and I was wondering that if the Phoenix Downs fight. Hey Lydia, welcome to the stream. over the fight again. I'm taking a bit of a gamble here. And I'm hoping that his arrow spark only hits one person. This is probably where it hits all three. No, good. Your mic is sometimes cuts out Black Hat. Yeah, I'm using the really shitty comes with the PlayStation 4. I wish I had access to level 4 elemental spells. Yeah, elemental 4 level 4s would be awesome. Yeah, the mic is really bad. I'm hoping to upgrade it. Yeah, but like I said, I've only really been streaming for the last week and a half. So yeah, everything's a bit shit at the moment. I'm actually hoping to get a capture card as well, so I don't stream from the PlayStation, but actually stream from the PlayStation to my PC. Strike the final blow upon the summoner that appears with the following roar. So what am I doing now? Actually, I wanted to check how many Phoenix Downs I've got. Oh shit, we've only got one Phoenix Down. I think we're going to have to go and buy some more Phoenix Downs. I'm hoping that I don't have to do that shit again. No, go away. Run away! Run away! Well, we came very close to not winning that fight at all. One thing left. My laptop keeps closing itself. I keep losing chat on it. Right, come here. Let's have your Phoenix Downs. You haven't. Still on Phoenix Dunes. I restocked not that long ago, but I seem to chunk through them quite quickly. Mostly because I rely upon them. Now, if we go back out and I have to do the first bit, no, cool. Phoenix Downs are absolutely necessary in Final Fantasy games. Yes, they are. Come here. Am I just gonna have to chase him? Okay, you need 65 ping wins to make that hit. There it is. Oh dear, I didn't re-summon any of these guys, did I? Never mind. Okay, let's just keep hitting them. He doesn't seem to have a counter this time, which is good. Also, Shell doesn't fun to go. Is it? How much HP does he have second time round? Does he have the same amount of HP? Oh, we've probably got one more hit. Well, could really need Yuna. Oh well. I have a feeling I know what's going to happen here. I have a feeling that he is going to do the proper overdrive this time. And I didn't save. Because he's been doing... Yeah, there we go. That's the party wipe. Well, I didn't want to save it because I thought if I saved it then I would have to redo the first part again. You know, like Yojimbo. Same HP again, only different move pattern. Yeah. Well, in the first one he didn't do Thors Hammer at all. Whereas in the second one he obviously does do Thors Hammer. But I didn't save it in between because I thought that might actually reset it. Okay. Well, we saved it after Ifrit went down, so haven't really lost very much. I'm actually going to just go through the sphere grid. Can I say more, or do I spoil it? No, that's fine, Hesio. I already know what happens in the game. I've completed it once. I've just not done all the optional stuff. I'm just going to be going through the sphere grids, and then I'm going to be calling it a night, guys, because I was meant to go to sleep over an hour ago, and I'm getting pretty tired. But stick around for a little while longer if you want. I'm just going to be going through the boring stuff. If you've enjoyed the stream, press subscribe. I stream almost every night, so it'd be nice to have you guys back. Apparently you can save between the two fights. Yes, that would be really helpful. And no, Hesio, you're not going to be spoiling anything, unless there's people in chat who really don't want you to say anything. I have no issue with you saying anything. No, I don't want to move there. Let's go up here. Knowing that I can save between the fights is going to make it easier. His first fight is really easy, by the looks of it. He doesn't have anything that's going to kill everything outright, the whole party, which means it's quite manageable. No, Hesio, if I was playing something that I didn't want spoilers, I'd probably have blind in the title. There's only a few games that I ever play blind. Dark Souls is normally that sort of game, but Final Fantasy wise, I'm not that fussed about it. I played this since PS2 and still have not got the perfect party. Am I out of power spheres again? Oh no, just that. The perfect party. The perfect party. Well, when you fight penance and you've got 255 and almost everything apart from luck, anything's the perfect party then. When fighting penance, you have to take out its left arm fight first because it causes mighty and it will take longer to kill him. So yeah, so a friend of mine who occasionally drops into the stream, he's killed penance before. He did it the proper way. He didn't Jojimbo him, and he said it took him almost, I think he said, an hour and a half to get through, which seems like a crazy time just to get through a fight. Hey Jan, welcome to the stream. A few people drop into the stream, which is really great, but I'm actually going to be finishing after I've gone through the sphere grid. I will be streaming again tomorrow, so if you want to see some more potential Dark Aeon kills, come and join me tomorrow. Can't guarantee anything though. Yuna is half Albed. No, don't spoil the game, Jan. It's the eyes gave it away. Also, Final Fantasy X is the 10th game. No, it's not. That's not the 10th game. Surely not. HD Scotsman. I wish I could click on your name and go and see your channel. That's a bit of a downfall in. One button. With the little chat channel in here. Where was I going to take Rikku? I was going to take her up there, I think. Nearly 40 watching here to that number again, and more Black Hat. Yes, it's really nice having so many people in. Chat just fills out so much more, which makes it so much more of a enjoyable stream as well. Always find it really hard when there's not much chat going on, especially when you're not really doing very much in the game like I am at the moment. You're just kind of grinding away. There's just not very much to talk about. So obviously having lots of people in chat, lots of active people in chat, makes it so much better. Thanks for sub HG Scotsman. Like I say, if you're streaming Final Fantasy 9 or so, I will jump into your channel at some point. I'm normally floating around YouTube doing something or other. Genji took me an hour and a half or so, yeah. Yeah, so I think an hour and a half for penance is reasonably standard, and then I think it's about 40 minutes to an hour for Nemesis to get through. Yes, HG Scots. Will you play Final Fantasy 9 too? I don't actually have any plans to play Final Fantasy 9 at the moment. I am aiming to platinum this first, which is probably going to take maybe another week, I would say. And then once that week's done, I am going to be moving on to Final Fantasy X-2 and hoping to platinum that. With that done, Final Fantasy 12 is probably going to be out, the remastered version, and I'll probably get the itch to platinum that as well. And then after that, I don't really know. I'd quite like to play Nier Automata. It looks like a pretty decent game. But it really depends, obviously. The games I've got lined up at the moment are pretty big games. HG Scotsman is currently playing Final Fantasy 9, I believe, on his channel. So if you're interested in Final Fantasy 9, go over and give him a sub. Also, you can't fully upgrade everyone. You can't give everyone 999 HP. Someone will have 2 phones, someone will have 2 phones. So what I'm hoping to do with the sphere grid is, like I said, I'm going to move these 3 characters, which I'm working with quite a lot at the moment, through the whole sphere grid and open everything up. But I'm not going to be placing any spheres down just yet. I'm hoping to go through it all and then move everybody, including all the characters I've not really played with, back to the centre. Then do the Don Tonberry trick and get 99 spheres for every character, and then essentially move one character 99 spaces while filling in stats at the same time. And then move the next person 99 spaces and fill them in as well, and then see which stats are lower than others and basically start filling in what I need. At some point I'm probably going to start clearing out some of the old stats, so some of the stats that just don't have very much, like the +3s or stuff, just so I can get the +4s, or the +2s, sorry, probably more importantly. 12 is next month, I think it's coming out. Nier does look really good. It looks like a really nice, fast, action-paced game with like the sort of graphics that I really like as well. Like just sort of like a, I guess, cel-shaded CGI style graphics, which look really nice for the game, and it looks really fast-paced. The combat looks like it's going to be good fun. Have you played Persona 5? No, I've not played any of the Persona games. I don't even know anything about the Persona games, actually. So many games to play, so little time. Since I've moved away from playing MMOs, though, I've managed to get through a lot more games. I used to play quite heavily World of Warcraft and other MMO based games, and it's just really hard to get away from those games to go and play other games like this. So since I've kind of dropped that MMO side of things, it's been a lot better. Don Tonberry trick is kill count times 100. Have Tidus kill more monsters, so the karma attack is 99999. Yes, Matthew. At the moment my kill count is not quite high enough. Karma's doing nearly 90,000, and with that I can get about 50 spheres in one go. So it's 2 hits at the moment, 2 goes. You have to play personas. For penance, you need to give her max agility and luck. That's more important. Yeah, max stats everywhere, and I think it's 140 luck. Let's have a quick look then. Persona. You guys can't see what I'm doing at the moment because I'm not using my PlayStation, but I've got my laptop next to me. I'm just having a look at these Persona games. So this would be the advantage of when I stream on my computer upstairs, because then I'd be able to actually show you what I'm looking at. Role-playing games again. Okay, I actually think I have seen these games before. I just don't think I've ever played them. FX is great, but I love Persona. Well, if they've got 5 of them out, they must be doing something right. Is it a role-playing game or is it like a Tekken game? I'm seeing quite a few different types here. Well, good night, mate. I'll see you soon. Yes, thanks, Genji. Thanks for dropping by. I will hopefully see you tomorrow if you want to drop by again. I should be on a little bit earlier and for a little bit longer. Probably be a 3-hour stream tomorrow, hopefully. $140 luck. Rip me then. Yeah, 140 luck is, I think that is the soft cap for luck. But I believe if you cap out on luck, then you don't actually need to max stat on a lot of things. At least 2 things, I think. Shin is hectic. Are you... I don't know what your name is, I'm afraid. I'm not even going to try and... Oh, I see. Shin is jacked. I thought you might have been talking about Shin Ryu. There's Shin Ryu in the Monster Arena. The homage back to Final Fantasy VII. Right guys, I'm going to call it. I'm going to be heading to bed. Like I said, I will be back on tomorrow for another stream, so if you want to drop by and say hi, that would be great. And if not, have a good day or a good night, depending on whereabouts in the world you are. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.